Hello, thank God for today, and welcome to the fifth and final series of this discussion. So God created us for a purpose. He created us for relationship. One of the purposes for which God created us is for Himself. Revelations chapter 4 verse 11 said He created all things for His pleasure. So we are meant to fulfill the pleasures of the Lord. Secondly, He created us for others. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 said we are God's workmanship created for good works. So you're not just about yourself. You're meant to live an invested life. You're meant to live a life of impact. You're meant to invest in other people. You're meant to invest in your environment. And thirdly, God created us to have dominion over all creatures. If you say you love God, you need to get yourself involved in God's business. God's business is the business of souls. He doesn't want any of these ones to be lost. He doesn't want any of us to be lost. So His business is business of souls. The Bible said, heaven rejoices over one soul that repents. So, are you involved in the Father's business? It's not just about you. You need to get yourself involved in His business. Amazingly, in this relationship we have with God, God has given the highest form of sacrifice ever, such that nobody, nothing can be compared to this sacrifice. He practically sacrificed Himself for us in this relationship. And what He's calling us is, obey me, do my will, get involved in what I am doing. You know, it's amazing how we run around doing our own things and find out that no matter how much we get that thing we desire, we're never satisfied. Do you know why? Because there's a vacuum in man that only God can fill. And until you get involved in the Father's business and start doing that thing for which He has wired you, you will not get that satisfaction. Amazingly, in it is your fulfillment and glorification. Jesus focused on bringing glory to God, and at the end, He was glorified. It's not just about you. The key is, move away from the selfish living. Move away from seeking those things that will give you joy and start seeking those things that will bring joy to God. And as you seek those things that will bring joy to God, you'll find out that you yourself, you will be joyous and you will be fulfilled, and in it is your glorification. That is the key. God's will. Focus on doing His will. Focus on doing His will in this relationship, and you will see yourself glorified. I can't wait to see you at the top as you begin to walk in God's will. And I pray that God move us from the point of me to the point where we begin to seek Him for who He is, to love Him for who He is, and begin to do His will. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you so much for staying connected, and we look forward to having you next week. Bye.